Hi there, welcome to this channel. So happy that you tune in every time you do. And for anybody new watching this, we talk about emotional and spiritual health. And today I want to talk about something that I've found very common with people I talk to, parents I talk to, and most of them, unfortunately, are single mothers. They are doing the best they can with what they have and, with the situation. But I thought that it's good to talk about issues that sometimes we do them innocently. We do them to survive, but they're really not healthy emotionally and spiritually. They're not healthy for each other. And I want to talk about the need for parents to stop buying their children's love. With money, with bribes, whatever it is that you're using to keep that relationship with your adult child. And I mean adult children, not just young children, where sometimes we find that we are enabling our children. They are older enough to go get jobs, but we just let them stay with us for free. We shelter them. We don't want them to go through hardship. Other situations, maybe you think that if you are not providing for your child and they're not working and they're not looking for a job, you sometimes think this is the only way to keep your relationship going. Kind of like a bribe. I don't know what the situation is, but whatever motivation or motivates us to do that is not definitely healthy, where we are enabling our adult children. And when I say that, it's when you enable dysfunction on your child. Like they don't want to go work. They just want to stay there and play video games and not do anything. And you allow them. So you are enabling that behavior, whether you know it or not. And then, like I said, sometimes it's just you think that this child has manipulated you, and you feel like if you stop providing whatever you're providing, whether it's shelter, it's money, that relationship is gonna, is not gonna be there, because maybe that's the only thing that is linking you with them. The thing is, it's fake. Is not real. That relationship is not, and you know it, because if you withdraw whatever you're using to bribe that child to communicate with you or to be in your life, then that's not even real, and you know it, and it affects you, because now you know secretly you're buying your child's love. However, and some of the parents, they just overprotect. They don't want their children to go out there. So I want to tell you, or let you know, or start thinking about 2 ways you are damaging yourself and that child when you do so. And I don't want you to hear condemnation. I've done it too, and it wasn't healthy. I want you to hear something like something that you need to take, a step that you need to take so that you can actually relate with your child in a more healthy way. It may disrupt things. It may disrupt the way that your relationship is right now, but trust me, it's for the better. It's for the better for you and for that child. The first thing it affects you is that you literally are taking the place of God, the place of the divine for that child. They are looking up to you to meet their needs, shelter, money, whatever it is. So you've literally replaced God for that, as if you are God for that child. You've created an idol, and we know that is wrong. But also, you're literally carrying you've taken the place of God, and so you are carrying the burdens of that child. And I mean all burdens, because you have stepped into that role. Why that is wrong and not good for you as a parent is because you are not created to do that. Our children are not ours. They just came through us. And once they get to a certain age, we need to train them to depend on God, to start thinking by themselves. One thing you disrupt a child when you enable them is actually you are taking the power of God from him or her, such that they can't think, or they find it difficult to make decisions on their own. They find it difficult. They have to ask you for what. So, and choices and decisions are made after we think. So you are really disrupting even their thinking. They can't think for themselves. So, and then even for you, trust me, after some time you're going to get a burnout, because you are not created to take people's burdens. Only God can. But also, it also shows something about us when we do that. And it shows that we don't want to relinquish control. So we want that control. We are controlling, we are using that to control, whether we know it or not. That is really what is happening. And every time I work with parents and we go deep into these things, we find that these parents, they don't want to to not control the situation, either because of their own emotional unhealthy emotions within them. And so it becomes about them. So it's not healthy. Now, why it's unhealthy for the child, for the adult child, like I said, it is because you are literally incapacitating them to think for themselves. And when they go out there in the world, they're going to be, if they take a job eventually, they're going to be asked to make decisions for themselves. And they don't know how to, because mom or dad have been making decisions, they have been providing. They don't know how to weather in difficult situations because you sheltered them. So now you've created a child that is not fit to live independently out there in the world. And you find that if anything happened and you are not in their life, they really are in a way disabled. So, and you also find that such a child is not also emotionally healthy, obviously, because they don't know how to process their thinking, their emotions, because they were sheltered so much. So I hope that this video helps you. I could make it longer and we'll discuss it more, but I just wanted to throw it out there because I think this is a codependent relationship I'm finding that is so common. And I said specifically with single parents, where we want to overcompensate for our children, but we really are not doing them any good. And we are not doing ourselves any good. We end up being burnt out. We end up being passively aggressive and angry. And also, that's the same emotions and energy we pass to these children. And then they don't feel that they are also able-bodied in the community. So think about that. Let's stop buying our children's love. Okay? So see you in the next video.